your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it, and that's what they're trying to get done here.
And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
19, charge.
Out of the gun now on third down. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop him well short.
He's got his target. That's complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They've been burned twice already on fourth down, but the third time's the charm as they keep the drive moving. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Well, they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, second and 2.
They just keep trying, but so far, finding no room for him to run.
None whatsoever. In fact, you run the numbers. He's under 3 yards a carry at the moment. From the 31, here's second and 2.
Ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kendrick. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. 44 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's second and 13. Now a give, right side. Kendrick. And he's able to get this inside the 10 down to the 9. That was the 9th play of the drive, and they pick up 9 yards with it. And this offense on third down today, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he won't have the touchdown, but he will have the first down as he's tackled at the 2.
First and goal at the 2-yard line.
Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown. Indianapolis taking it in from 2 yards out, and the Colts are once again back in front. Point after, right down the middle, and the lead is now 14-10. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. Now they can't bring him down. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And they love to find different ways to get him the football. We know that. And you can see he comes into this week second in the NFL in receiving yards out of the backfield. Finding space at the 40. And all the way up to the 46. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Get it? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Daniels looking to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Hot 70, hot 70.
To throw is Daniels. Wide open receiver complete. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 30.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To the air goes Daniels. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. Now a second and 10.
Come on.
Now Daniels. That one caught by Rice. And out of bounds all the way down at the 3. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it'll result in a fresh set of downs. Now they bring a receiver in motion right. They'll try to run this one in. And he goes backwards on this one. Losing yardage to the 7. Now from the 7, here's second and goal.
At the 7-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Daniels. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Washington now going to use the first of their 3 timeouts. As they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on third down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
It's now 4th down and goal.
And his kick is good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13. So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Colts will extend their lead here just before halftime. Now the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. They certainly made quick work of that, ultra-quick work. One of the fastest drives you'll ever see, just one play resulting in the touchdown. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. All that remains is to snap this once, and that'll do it for the first half of play. Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our journey through the NFL.
Washington down on the scoreboard, but they are getting the football first here, and we are back underway on EA Sports. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Commanders' offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And we give you a look there at the league leaders in receiving touchdowns. You can see he's second best amongst NFL running backs at this point in the season. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And not much there. Maybe a yard up to the 24. From the 24 now, here's second down and 8.
Brings up second and 8.
Play action, now it's Daniels. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
35-yard line.
Back to throw. Daniels. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. Here's second and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
He's going to float this one deep right side. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. And the Colts are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And their defense just helped him out by getting the football back on the opening drive in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
At the 16-yard line.
Now a fake on the jet sweep. And they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. An excellent pickup of 34 yards. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And that is incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And some room to maneuver. And he's going to be forced out of bounds inside the 5-yard line. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A great play there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Colts go up by 2 touchdowns. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
And you're hoping the defense can miss too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Point after here coming up. And the lead is up to 15 now. So the drive there took 6 plays. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
At the 25-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Daniels. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. Back to throw. Daniels. That's to the tight end, Helm. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard line. Washington going to send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And when it's said and done, it's a 58-yard punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Colts offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
As a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Come on, come on.
On first down, Kendrick. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11
Get it.
at the 45-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Kendrick.
They did a really nice job there defensively. They strung the play out, didn't give him a cutback lane. On each play, you have guys what I call our BCR players. Guys are responsible for the bootleg, for the cutback, and for the reverse. They played that one perfectly.
And rode him right out of bounds.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. The attempt on the dive, and he has it. What a catch. So the 4th down conversion has it inside the 40 now, 1st and 10.
At the 37-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Kendrick. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Here we go.
They'll try the left side. Kendrick. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Indianapolis. It's the Colts. They've got control of the football. They also have the lead as we start the 4th. And that will be incomplete. They weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Cardinal. Let's go.
Looking to throw. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. Working to put a drive together. That one completes illegal. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. Ball on the 30 now. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Weissen, 60 Weissen.
Looking to throw. Daniels. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up fourth.
I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational. CD, that is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack is a result of everyone on offense? Now,
there he goes left side.
And he is going to have a Commander's first down. What will be a big play there on 4th and long.
That's good for a Commanders first down.
70 Timberwolves.
Washington.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. He scored on the ground and through the air.
And the Commanders are able to cut into that deficit.
Extra point right down the middle as this gets them back within a touchdown and a 2-point conversion. So the lead trimmed down to 8 as here comes the kickoff, and it's away.
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field.
I'm curious to see, Charles, about the play calling on this drive. Last time out, the interception that led to a touchdown. Here we are. I mean, very close, one-score game.
yeah, and if I'm a defender, I'm actually chirping Chili on the other side of the ball, saying, hey, we picked off the last one. What you going to do about it now? So when you do throw the football, use the percentage, but throw with confidence. If there's any hesitancy at all, it could end up in enemy's hands again.
One play has him to the 37 here for first and 10.
19 Charger, 19
They'll set up a throw. He's going to float this one deep right side. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A big play there. His 11th touchdown of the year.
And the Colts are looking like they'll move to 6-1 as they extend their fourth-quarter lead.
No going for two. They'll kick the point after. The extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Operating from the gun. Daniels. Under pressure, and they get to him again. They'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's third down.
Ready?
We'll see where they go for this play call. Obviously tough in this spot, backed up.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the gun on third down, Daniels. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up fourth down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Commanders went for it, but they cannot pick up the first. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. Trying to reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds.
Okay.
A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal.
Here we go. COVID-19. Ready.
They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. From 4 yards out. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he's going to be stopped cold. Good coverage there by the kick team to bring that return to an abrupt halt. A look at Washington as they come onto the field. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. Mikey, 18.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he comes back with one complete. The offense on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try the left side. Keys. And he's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. Daniels going to throw for it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And the Commanders first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
And they go play action. Daniels. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Daniels. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. 7th play of this drive coming up, and a long way to go on 3rd down. Throwing now is Daniels. He's going to loft one deep left side here. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. 45 yards. And the Commanders have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now Daniels going to keep it. And now the pressure gets there, and he goes down. So he couldn't get rid of the football, and that deficit stays right where it is. And this is going to be taken in by the Colts. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
2nd and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Coming up on the final 2.5 minutes. And boy, has it been fun to watch this offense operate. Quite the display, and now they look to polish it off. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And this defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Kendrick. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Call it a gain of 4, and it'll bring up 4th down.
I love the look you just gave me because I know what you're thinking. If you're going to run towards the perimeter, you better either stay in bounds or get the first down or both. He did neither.
Imagine the looks he's getting right now from his team, from his coaches. They go over those scenarios all the time, and as you said, he did neither.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. And intercepted, maybe the turning point they need. And the Commanders are right back in this football game. This is 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone.
It's a gain of 29. And the Washington first down.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Washington with the football here as we welcome you back. One timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Daniels. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground. Ball resting on the 20. This is 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Colts are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. That one looks like he'll throw here. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. He'll drop to throw. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And he's going to have a Colts first down. And that should be the one that finishes this game off. 5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here. 84 yards rushing for him now to this point. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. They'll likely put an end to this thing. It'll be a gain of 2 on the play, but they'll remain a few inches short here with 3rd down looming. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On 3rd down, Kendrick. Well, he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on 3rd.
I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. To throw is Daniels. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 4th down, here's Daniels. He's got his target. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. And now here comes their final timeout.
as they take it with 8 ticks remaining.
Here's 1st and 10. Now Daniels.
And he will throw this one out of the back of the end zone. It's incomplete.
Another try from the 14 on 2nd and 10.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And to be frank, Charles, probably not too many people surprised at how this one turned out.
Yeah, I don't think so at all. I mean, they're such a good football team. They were at home. You know, you walked in and you looked at the advantages and you saw that they had most of them. And it'd take a lot to try and even it up. I just thought 2 words for this ball game: methodical and predictable. And both of them came together.
So for Indianapolis, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1.
Everybody's got a song called Rockstar, running up the pop charts, talking all they do. I've been Houdini with my commas, my mama getting all these new tattoos, and I ain't saying that. finest, handsome Lagosian. Name ring bells on both sides of the ocean. Falsetto finesse, swoon baby girl I wear out of the stretcher. She be like, you a part-time.
Taking up all of my space. You should get out of my way. You should get out of my way.
You heard about a man, the lift controller, the lever king. I told you, hop in and let the journey begin. Straight and shiny flies, like you someone for all his lies. So full of face, I just wanna get that up and down. We're moving all around, we're going up and down. We're moving all around. I wanna show you my world, where the beat goes up and down. Let me open the door. Elevator operator. I really wanna be like him. I wanna be like him. Forget about that. Hands up in the sky, and we keep getting the magic down.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Hoosier State, where Colts fans rise to their feet with the striking of the anvil as it is time for football here at Lucas Oil Stadium in downtown Indy. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, we take a look at the Colts entering play. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory last week is they put it together in every phase. Good offense, good defense, and some key plays on special teams. Let's see if they can get that second win in a row.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by a man in his sophomore campaign as the quarterback.
And there's a lot of good to watch in the game last week. He threw 4 touchdown passes. A little bit of concern throwing the 2 interceptions. Yeah, you want the ratio really to be closer to 3-1 as opposed to the 2-1 that he had. But it is something to build on. They didn't get the win, didn't they?
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Kendrick. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
At the 40.
Up the middle they go. Kendrick. And he's going to pull his way forward to the 48. 9 yards on the pickup there as he'll be left with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the 1st down. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Colts first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1.
First down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now again, right side. Kendrick. A good space to operate there as he takes this down inside the 35-yard line. A gain of 11 that time, and a Colts first down.
And that's one that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. Look there at his numbers on the ground a week ago. Pretty good as he found himself in the end zone on 2 separate occasions.
And those are the most important numbers because no matter what you pile up prior to the goal line, getting in is all that matters. Putting those numbers up on the board, and they love them when they're 6s.
Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And only a yard this time as he's taken down right around the 26. This defense for the Titans, they were very good in the win last week against Jacksonville.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
First and goal from the 6.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Here's a give up the middle. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop it right around the 1. Second and goal from the 1.
Ready.
They'll try again, but he will lose yardage here as they knock him back to the 3. From back at the 3 now. This is 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 70 Lions. Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Get it. Ready.
They'll try and run for it. And he takes it in for a Colts score. A great effort there with his 13th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Colts take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0. So that drive, 12 plays in length. And it results in a 4-yard touchdown run. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. So here are the Titans now for their first drive. They're led out by the former #1 overall pick from the University of Miami. It's Cam Ward.
Anytime anyone throws for over 300 yards in a game, you know their name is going to be considered for Offensive Player of the Week. And in the AFC last week, our guy got it.
Yeah, he was the guy on top of his game. We'll try to duplicate that here in this one. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. It's a gain of 35.
As always, no rooting interest here. But that was pretty, wasn't it? To see him break through and then pick up his stride.
Yeah, the guy carrying the ball loves it. I think the O-line, they might like and take more satisfaction out of those runs than anybody else, though, right?
Without a doubt, because they're the ones that often have created it.
He finds his man complete. That's Santos. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot.
Here we go.
They'll try and run this one right up the gut. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. A tale of two extremes. First carry, he went for a bundle. His second goes backward.
And how many times have we seen that happen? Because you get that big carry, and you come back and you're all fired up, and sometimes you force a run a little bit, right? Trying to break up that big carry again, and instead, it works opposite.
Tyler Luke now to try the field goal. They'll put it down right at the 40, so call this a 50-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So both teams come away with points on their opening drives. Now they still trail. They answered the touchdown with a field goal, but at least able to break that goose egg here early.
And that is what's important, right? Because they didn't let that initial touchdown go unanswered. Took the ball themselves, moved it downfield, and put it through the post for 3 points. Game on.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Indianapolis with the homestanding Colts in possession, as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And it's a tremendous return as they finally get him at around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Now a handoff running through the middle. And he's going to battle his way down right around the 2-yard line. 2nd and 1 from the 2.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Now a first carry for their fullback. And he's not going to push his way forward. He's going to be stopped at the 2-yard line. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a 3rd and very short. It's a quarterback sneak. And he's going to be touched down right at the line of scrimmage.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive front, just go ahead and take it and move forward and pick up the 1st down.
And as we say often, it shows confidence in your offensive line. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
Throwing is Ward. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown.
Touchdown, Tennessee.
A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Titans have taken the lead. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead is now 10-7. Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. This offense making its way back out, led by their running back. He's got a rushing touchdown in the game already. We should check to see where he is ranked in rushing TDs coming into the weekend.
It's a gain of 7.
That'll go for a gain of 7. And it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Now again, right side. Kendrick looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. On 3rd down, Kendrick. And this is going to be a Colts 1st down as the tackle made just shy of the 40. The Colts at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high, just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll try the left side. Kendrick. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. No gain on that one as it brings up a 3rd and 10.
It's 3rd and 10.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he's going to come up a few yards short. Brought down at the 45. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 4th down.
Come on. 70, go.
They'll try and throw for it here. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he's got enough for the first across midfield to the 48.
Okay, ready?
10 at the 48-yard line.
Ready? Coconut, ready?
And they'll fake it on the jet sweep, and instead, hand off up the middle. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. 2 minutes remaining in the first half, 10-7 our score. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Get it? Hawk 70. Ready?
Back to throw. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And nowhere to fit that football in. It's knocked away and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now a handoff up the middle. Kendrick has some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 87 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. Over the middle, it's complete. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 2nd and goal, they'll give it to him again. Now the Titans will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. Look right here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. They wind up with 6 on the hook up there, but it's not enough. 4th and goal.
Let's go.
They'll try and run for it. And they'll wind up being knocked back to the 3-yard line. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And the Titans defense will celebrate the goal line stand. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he was very fortunate there to get out of his end zone. He maybe got back to the 2-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
At the 2-yard line.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the 2nd quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will bottle him up behind the line, and now will they use a timeout? And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. That's taken on the 25. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine. Halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the third quarter and continue this midseason contest. A good, tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. So here are the Titans to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And that one blown up quickly as he's going to be stopped before he can even get started. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Throwing now, Ward. He finds his man, complete. That's Santos. That'll give him 8 that time. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now. Ward. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A good return there, 17 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. This offense and their running back headed back onto the field. And he's run the ball well to this point in the season, right there in the mix for NFL leaders in rushing. That's going to be complete on the sideline, but that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
Up the middle they go. Kendrick. And able to use his blockers to get this unblockable forward. 90 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. And that looked like some pretty easy yardage there right up the gut.
And he's a guy that has some height to him, so when you don't have to drop a shoulder or create or get through contact or trash, makes it a lot easier to stay upright, see the field, and make a run as we just saw there.
And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A pickup of 5 that time and a 1st down.
1st and 10.
They just flat out dared him to throw the football, didn't they? Did you see the defense?
It's like a goal line formation.
I mean, just stacked it right up and said, go ahead and throw it. You can have that one. But how about them accepting the challenge and saying, no, we'll go ahead and run it anyway, and picked it up.
They didn't care, even with the added reinforcements. They'll run on 1st down. It's Crawford, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, there's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that field like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 41-yard line.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. On play action, they'll throw. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Here comes the 8th play of the drive, and they need a full 10 yards on 3rd down. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have.
Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Titans are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line.
Offside. Defense.
So offside's the call, and they understandably decline it.
And this is why we're seeing more and more teams hiring that one coach to the staff that's in charge of all these things. This one's minor. It's pretty easy to figure out. But all the game management stuff, trying to help out the head coach in his decision-making process.
That's good for Titans. First down.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? Got a little antsy there from his Mike linebacker position.
Partner, there's times you think you've timed up the quarterback's cadence. You think you've got a read on it. He might have thought it on that play. He was wrong.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. They'll get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Tennessee.
Here's Ward. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. J.T. Tuimoloau able to record his 5th sack of the season. Impressive individual effort there. No one was going to stop him around the edge.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And that's why if you play in a 4-3 base and you're a defensive end, that's why you get the big bucks. They count on you to do everything. Defend the run and, of course, get to the quarterback.
Throwing middle, and it's complete.
A nice chunk throw from the tight end position, and it illustrates the cohesiveness that he and his quarterback have. Both saw the extra defender doubling him up, and they still combined for the completion and big gain.
That is caught. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 19.
13 yards on the play. That's another Titans first down.
One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry.
Number 31.
And just a couple yards here down to the 17.
The 17-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. They'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up third down. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. To throw is Ward. His throw caught right around the 6. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there.
First and goal, Tennessee.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding it at the 2. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Touchdown! From a yard out. And the Titans will add to their fourth quarter lead. Point after, right down the middle. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
7.
That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it ends with a Tennessee score. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And this one incomplete. Threw him down at the feet of his receiver.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down.
70 Timberwolves.
They'll set up a throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
19 Tigers.
They'll look to throw here on first down. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Luke now for the extra point.
And that'll make this a 3-score game as the lead moves to 17. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36.
Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
Now, this game went off the rails early for them and never really got back on track. And these fans, they were expecting to be on the other side of the scoreboard. But that is not the case as we play on here in this fourth quarter.
A good pickup there, 21 yards.
First down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Back to throw now on first down. They'll rifle this one deep right side. Touchdown, Colts. Play there. 42 yards.
And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead down to 10, 24-14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. Titans are going to recover the football. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. Whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
Now Ward. Over the middle, complete. It's Franklin. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. This offense so far on third down, they've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 4. The Colts are going to get it. Down he goes. And the defense coming through on third down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. And the Colts getting ready to go.
Their defense was able to force the punt. That's the good news. But this is still a 2-score game, and they need points on this drive and in a relatively quick manner.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
If they want to start getting back into this game, it behooves them to get better on first down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. Now 2nd and 7 from the 23.
Past the 60, past the 60.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. Tyler Warren was the one he was looking for.
But now it'll be 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line. They'll send the receiver in motion to the left. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Santos. It's a gain of 22 as we tick towards the 2-minute warning. This is something you got to be wary of defensively. And just because they're in the mode of trying to burn some clock doesn't mean they won't pass it. And they got good yardage out of that one.
Yeah, and really, when you're looking at it, now they've got a fresh set of downs. Look for second down if they want to take another shot and try and loosen things up. That'd be the time to do it.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Blitz coming, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Let's go.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Encroachment, defense.
He's a little too aggressive there from his Mike linebacker spot.
Sometimes you jump into gaps trying to draw them off sides. This time he tricked himself.
70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
To throw, here's Ward. He finds his man complete. That's Santos. And he is going to have the Titans first down, and that should just about do it. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in quarter number 4. So this one, a Tennessee Titan victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Error-free football.
Twisting my words and bringing it to pass, baby, you know that you better than that. I don't got time to deal with the drama, I want the Chanel and I got your back. I promise that I would've never gotten phoned if I knew I would get so attached. Promise that I would've never hit the road if I knew that you weren't coming back. Why is it too much to ask for? You know that I had you. You know that I would've did anything, anything that you asked for. You know that I had you. I know that you know I gave everything.
Stressing, quit stressing. You should already know how I'm stepping. Saying you want love for the essence, this time I'll be the one to address it. No ABCs, but I got that for your efforts. Smooth and clean for the necklace. Being that voice in the trenches, so tell me what's your preference. I I'ma keep my cool if you stay composed. And when your boy gets home, I don't wanna hear no chat about. If you ain't got proof, then leave it alone. I'm on the road trying to keep us afloat. While you want space and a reason to grow. If things are best left kept on the low, then I think you should leave that after the tone.
Was it too much? You know that I would've did anything.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Sunshine State and Everbank Stadium here in Jacksonville. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you look at this Jaguar team. They come in really scuffling, losers of 7 of their last 8 games.
And they've been an underachieving team, but they do have some pretty good pieces in place. Let's see if they can use some of the younger guys and make themselves better.
Meanwhile, for the visiting Colts, now that should give him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43. So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their second-year quarterback.
I love this quote during the week. If I were a defensive back, I would have wanted to play against me last week as well. He's trying to eliminate those turnovers, those interceptions, and get back on the positive side of the ledger, throwing touchdown passes.
And 4 of those picks led to the loss. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 23 carries, 97 yards, and a touchdown.
And last week he had another touchdown to his total. He continues to be the #1 scorer in the league in terms of rushing touchdowns. And what more can you do to help your team than find the end zone?
You look at this Jaguar defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
They spent the weekend practicing. We know our rating's not that great. And we know we're facing the #1 passing team in the league. But there are some things that we can do to give ourselves a chance in this game.
Okay, ready?
It's a gain of 18. And the Colts first down.
On first down, Kendrick. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down.
Get it! 60 by 6.
Back to throw here. And he can't hang on to it, and the screen never got started.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And that is incomplete.
One thing. What you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
Let's go.
They'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Colts unable to convert here on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Very good starting field position for the Jaguars offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Taken down at the 42. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 15 carries, 70 yards.
A key component of his team's offense, he will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run in not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
To the right side and complete to Thomas. And take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
And the Jaguars first down.
On first down, they'll go to the ground attack. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Thomas has got it, complete. That's good for a first down, his 2nd catch of the opening drive.
That's good for a Jaguars first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain on the play. And it'll be second down.
No gain on the play. Second and 10 at the 33-yard line.
He'll look to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up third down.
Brings up third down and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
9 yards gain on the play.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it. Back to throw again. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. A great effort there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Jaguars take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. So they got to continue to play the type of ball that put them in the spot where they're #1 in their conference.
It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Colts at 6-2 to start play. And they come in after a loss last time out, but they've still been in good form. They've won 6 of their last 8.
And last week they took one on the chin, but to me, this is a pretty...
They got his man, complete. Now he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. A great play there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Colts are an extra point away now from tying this ball game.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. So time to see Jacksonville again on offense for the 2nd time here in this game. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, they can repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind.
And this throw will be intercepted. And the Colts are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
Now this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. This defense for the Jags, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
This defense certainly has a lot to be proud of coming off of last week's game because when you only give up 14 points in a contest, you give your team a great chance to win. The best defense in the league is usually going to average giving up 18, 19 points a game. So to be under that, a terrific achievement.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Kendrick And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. Indianapolis moving the chains there on a gain of 12. On first down, he'll drop to throw. And that one is incomplete. And it also concludes quarter number one. 7-7, our score after one. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Caught by Turner. All the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's a nice job right there. Get the ball out to the perimeter, get it to your guy in space. And he's just going to take this, turn upfield, and turn it into a big play in 1st and goal.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. Touchdown! A 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Colts have taken the lead. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. So this drive spans 7 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now comes the Jacksonville offense as they get set to take over here. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. They need 18 yards here on 3rd down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. He gets it to Thomas. So they'll get 8 out of that completion. And that's going to make it 4th down. Here's Ethan Evans now. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. Now their last 2 drives both ending in touchdowns. It's gotten them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And the Jags are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line. Working to put a drive together. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Connecting on the out route here with Higgins. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. There's a short one complete to Harris. He's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
2nd and 5. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll go as a loss of about 6, and now it brings up 3rd. They'll set up to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Ortiz. So the completion gets him just a yard. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. So here are the Colts to take over. They were losers a week ago to Tennessee, but they're on top right now as they come up here 1st and 10.
Here we go. Go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage.
Greg Newsome up to make the stop.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Kendrick. And not a whole lot there. Maybe a yard to the 27.
Well, he hasn't made much of an impact in the running game thus far, and after that last run, not much is going to change in that area.
He hasn't been able to get anything going, and really the offensive line not helping him much. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll bring up a 4th down.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and run for it. Pushes past him.
And he is trying to get to the marker. Going to depend on the spot, but I'm not sure he got there, and he did not.
He'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And he is out of bounds inside the 30.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Out of bounds at the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 7.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7.
2nd down and 3.
Here we go.
In motion right is Thomas. 2nd and 3. And he's going to go down here. A sack. They push him back to the 34. So they've been unable to capitalize on a great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They'll drop to throw. And he is caught. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20.
13 yards on the play. That's good for a Jaguars 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And he's going to go down. Back at the 27-yard line. He's sacked. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Open man, it's Hunter. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on 1st down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Back to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. And the defense coming through on 3rd down. A loss of 7 to bring up 4th. And his kick here is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you downstate an hour or two to Scott Hansen with our EA past the halfway point of the season and now past the halfway point of this game. We skip halftime and get right back to the action. Set to begin the 3rd quarter.
The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports.
And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Jaguars ready to get going to start quarter number 3. So out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
So the completion good for just 3. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
In motion left is Higgins.
On third down, he'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 43. He'll drop to throw.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll look to throw again. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Jaguars 1st down as this defense unable to hold. It's a 7-yard gain there on 3rd and 2.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
He's going to try and take off with it.
And he stopped immediately there. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Now Thomas will come in motion right. They'll set up a throw.
Open man is Hunter. He's got it.
And he'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
That's another Jaguars 1st down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
His pass caught with the 4. Nice gain of 8 that time, but it's 2nd and goal.
A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
They're going to look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Now a field goal try coming up here for the Jags. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is indeed good. And the lead is down to 1 now at 14-13.
So they were facing the deficit coming out of the locker room at intermission, and at least they're able to get the field goal to cut into that deficit.
Yeah, now your offense feels pretty good about itself, right? A little bit more up to speed coming out of the break. You turn to your defense now and say, hey, we got 3 there. We're chipping into the lead. Can you help us out? Hold them. Let's get the ball back for us.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he'll lose yardage here. Back to the 15.
So a tough situation to overcome here. 3rd and 17.
Now back to throw. Well, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
And that's a really good job there defensively. They went into this possession knowing that they needed to get a stop. They're in a tight ball game, and they got it done. Great work to force the 3 and out. Got the football right back for their offense. They've got to go to the sidelines feeling pretty good about themselves and encouraging their offensive mates to get some points.
They'll try and throw for it here.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be second down.
Let's go now. Cougar 19.
Back to throw again. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. A big play there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Colts are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 8. That time, a 6-play drive. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches will put these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize, like going to the county fair. You don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. And that one complete once again to Higgins. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. The Colts are going to get him. Down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
At the 44-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. It'll go as a gain of 4. And they'll be facing a 3rd and 12. Let's see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. And he's going to go down. They sack him back at the 42. And the Jaguars send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been that successful. He just processes things so quickly and makes a right read seemingly every time. They'll keep it on the ground. Kendrick. And he'll take it forward for about 5 up to the 28-yard line. The Colts on 3rd down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. Here it's 3rd and 2. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Yards rushing on 12 carries for him now. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Come on.
Up the middle they go. Kendrick. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, Kendrick. And he will get this to the midfield stripe, but that's not going to be enough. He's a few yards short. It'll be a gain of 4, but it won't be enough. It leaves him with a 4th down now. He'll try and run for it. And they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. So the fourth down conversion has him inside the 40 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Kendrick. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. And as the two teams talking over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Here we go. Cougar 19. 19. Tiger 19.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he whips that one incomplete there.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely. Just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That's going to leave them with just one remaining here in this fourth quarter. They'll run on first down. Kendrick. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop it behind the line. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. That will be their third and final stoppage, as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also...
And he takes this one in for a Colts touchdown. 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Colts look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Point after try forthcoming. And the lead is up to 15 now. So that drive spans 13 plays. And it culminates in an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Here's first down.
Let's go now, baby. Cougar 19.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He finds his man complete. It's Ortiz. And they're able to get this one across the 35.
1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. Well, there's still hope, but it's dwindling fast. No timeouts left. They need 2 scores still. 1st and 10 here. Looking to throw. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. And the Colts force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
They'll take over 1st and 10.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And still a little bit of time left, but the defense can't stop the clock, so 3 kneel downs should be enough to finish this one off. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 26-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. He's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college, and how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee, and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
Now look at this. 4th and 12, and they're going to line up to go for it. He'll look to throw. He'll try to do it himself. Oh, a Cardinal sin there, thrown back over the middle, and it's intercepted. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line.
It's a turnover.
24.
A final shot now for Lawrence. And that will be incomplete as time has run out on this football game. Well, CD, for the losing side, they had opportunities in this one, but big plays just didn't go their way, especially late.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went to a... He said my life's a bore. So quit my white cause it's bringing her down. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Grasping to control, so I better hold on. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just...
Why you all in my face, taking up all of my space? You should get out of my way, you should get out of my way. Don't tell me what I should do, I'ma do what I want anyway. Don't really care what you think, you should get out of my way. Get your talking face out of my way, out of my way, out of my way, out of my way. I don't even play, out of my way, get out of my way.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Bill Reichert has it all teed up. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Fielded at the 7. This makes it up to the 25. Strong up the Colts for their first offensive possession. And they'll be let out by someone that we'll get a look at here, this second-year passer.
And even if he's still pretty early in his career, we know he is perfectly comfortable and settled into this spot as the be-all, end-all for this offense. Every time you take the field as a quarterback, you know you're gaining experience. You're getting more comfortable in the role. And as he goes forward, he tries to learn and take something away from each and every one of these moments.
Good rip on first down. That brings up second and 2. They give it to him again. And his short game gets them a new set of downs. All set to go now from the 35.
First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Here we go.
To throw here on first down. He gets this to Harold Fannin Jr. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down.
Ready, let's go.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Going to be second down.
49-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
I'll throw it. Connection made to the rookie from Iowa. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Gain of 15 there. That is good for an Indianapolis first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First down, now run. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be second down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door. Bigger gap in the future.
And he gets down to 24 before he stops. Coming to the line for another first and 10.
First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Walking back to throw. He's going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And he's going to be touchdown. Brock looks to be a couple yards shy of that marker.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook will fly wide open.
Handoff on second and short. The defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
Loss of a yard. Brings up third down and 2.
Ready.
Back-to-back carries here. That's the first down, and he's still going. He's denied the scores. They finally get him down at the 1.
First down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. He runs it across. Touchdown. The Colts finish up an excellent opening series. Kicking team out to try the extra points. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Colts will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Broncos nothing.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return starts at the 9. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. So the Broncos offense getting set for their first drive. They'll be led out by the former first-rounder out of both Oregon and Auburn. It's Bo Nix.
Hey, it wasn't a banner game he had last week, stuff in the stat sheet, but still one that falls squarely into the good territory. Had a couple touchdowns to make up for the 1 interception, and his effort was enough to be one of the pillars in their win, and certainly some momentum to build on today.
Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield stripe, Brock, as he set out. Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. Nix off the play action. Finds his fullback. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Denver.
A gain of 14. First down, Denver.
Shotgun snap to Nix. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win.
Brings up second and 3 at the Colts 49-yard line.
Second and 3 now. Staying on the ground here with Harvey. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up third down.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard on the play. And it's third
out of the gun. It's Nix. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down.
Will Riker on for the field goal. A 55-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game. Here's Riker set to kick this away.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all this concentration, every bit of the strength, to send that through.
The Colts and their running back about to get back to work. And that touchdown on their opening drive, more of what we've come to expect from him this season. You can see he's one of the league's best at finding the end zone thus far. And he's going to be brought down up the 28-yard line. 5 still to go here. This is second down.
At the 28-yard line.
Let's go now.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And whatever they were trying to do there is not going to work. Defenders all over it as they take him down for a loss. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. 7-3 is our score. We'll take a brief pause and head back to Lucas Oil Stadium after this.
Come on.
Blown back, gets the handoff. He stopped just before he can move those chains. That brings up fourth and short.
A gain of 3.
Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Go. Ready, ready.
Trying to push this past the marker. And he stops. The call to go for it from their own side backfires on him with a turnover on downs. And now some great field position. Nix with it on first. Going out route complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 20.
Up the middle to Harvey. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Now they connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series. He's the one driving it. Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm. And no better way to feel good than get into that rhythm. Start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Return coming from the 6. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Indianapolis offense ready to take another swing at it. And the last time we saw them, Brock, they took a risk, went for it on their own half of the field, but it didn't work out. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Incomplete.
We'll try again from the 20 after the incompletion.
2nd and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Pack to 60. Pack to 60.
Back to the air they go on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down Colts. Back to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
John Dave Barron on the coverage.
Heads out on the bootleg. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that's going to add some distance onto this upcoming 3rd down.
On the go.
A loss of 5 on the play. It's 3rd and 15.
Ready?
3rd and long for him here. Complete beyond the marker. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cowboys! Go!
Looking to throw here. He throws a bullet. He's got it inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal. Stop is made at the 5-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Cowboy 80.
From the red zone now. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts pull the lead to 7. They'll try this extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts grow their lead to 8. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Broncos offense all set to go. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Luke's getting to stretch his legs a little bit here. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Eric Harmon, the former Oregon Duck, making that stop. Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun handoff to Harvey. Caught behind the line here on second down, which is only going to make things tougher for this third down coming up. Now, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. Begins his return at the 16. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10.
Go! Cougar 19. Ready up.
Airing it out to start this drive. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Talanoa Hufanga makes the play. And the Broncos are going to have it after his second interception of the season. 1st and 10 from the 43.
At the 43-yard line.
Nix. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Here's Nix. Now set up the screen here. It's Harvey. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Third down, they need 7.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throw here, 3rd down. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
You know exactly what he's thinking. Hopefully next time it's a little bit easier. The degree of difficulty on that one, throwing a double coverage, odds are against you.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So Brock, we're down to 1 minute and 59 seconds to play now in our opening half. More from Lucas Oil Stadium after this. So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. He fields it from the 8. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30. Now the Indianapolis offense heading out. They seem likely to carry the lead into the locker room, but some points here to end the half could make things even more comfortable. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he'll pull his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. Back to the well again. Got the give on the zone read, and the defenders were waiting for him. He goes down for a loss. 6 yards to go here. It's 3rd down.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd down and 6.
19 Tiger.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Here's the snap on 4th. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. On the 24 once again, it's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Now Nix. Looking right, and he finds him. He's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their first. In the red zone on 1st. Catch made. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos get some late points and the lead. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown.
For the extra point.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Broncos take a slim 2-point lead.
14.
Here's Reichert set to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Colts out there on offense late in this first half. With the time remaining, let's see if they can get this into field goal range. Now here he goes on the boot. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to let this go. Deep down there. He's got it inside the 25. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts get some late points and the lead. Now the PAT try coming up. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Colts jumps in front now by 5.
Broncos 16.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Return coming from the 6. A pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Just over 30 seconds left in the half as they come to the line. The Broncos get the football, not a lot of time left in the half. They don't have much time left, but facing a small deficit, they could try to get this into field goal range. Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. The final throw before the break. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly today. We're skipping right through to the start of the 3rd quarter. The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Has this at the 6. And this will give him some decent field position here, partner. This gets out to the 30. All right, Denver getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. The Broncos with their offense headed out for our first possession of the half. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. First play of the drive, loss a yard. Need to get it back and some change here. 2nd down.
2nd and 11 at the 29-yard line.
Nix from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Looking slant route, complete. And they're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it, adding all the extra yardage.
Yes, quick out wide, complete. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 41-yard line.
Throwing again. Here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. So you keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Broncos first down.
Once more, it's Nix. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Good time to reach in the bag of tricks on second down. 16 to go following the sack. Throwing here, Nix. Finds him over the middle. This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Broncos first.
It's Harvey straight ahead. He got away from a couple of defenders, but they just kept coming. This one's going to end the loss, Brock. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and
Shotgun
11.
snap to Nix. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and 11.
They'll throw 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. A familiar sight in this contest, Brock. He's out there again for another field goal try. It's a 34-yarder from that right hash. Reichard connects there. And that trims the lead to just a couple.
They can't blame him for the deficit. He's been doing all he can to kick them into contention. That's now his 4th field goal. And all those kicks he's made are part of why the lead is still close.
And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The offense returning to the field now as we get a look at their wideouts. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
He's going to snag a couple of yards, charging up the gut. Bruce Sanders that time on the stop. Broncos bringing out an extra DB on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
To the air on 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. He takes this one in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. The Colts push this to an 8-point game. That one splits the uprights. And the Colts push the lead to 2 scores now.
Broncos 19.
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. Denver ready for another offensive possession. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. Nix with it on 1st. That's completed right side. The 30. The 10. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Reichard on for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2. We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Return coming from the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Colts are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. Indianapolis bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Panthers 60, Panthers.
He's dropping back to throw. Short pass brought in. Gain of about 8 here. Nice pickup, but he stopped a second before he could move those chains. And as they keep going to him, he's now across 200 yards in what's become one of the most productive games he's had so far in his career.
Liking 18.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Trying for the deep ball. Big gain downfield. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Back to pass on 1st and 10. Completed over the middle. They're going to touch him down after a short pickup. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
At the Broncos' 19-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. That one's complete over the middle. And that's going to be an 8-yard gain, it looks like, as it puts them in goal to go. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Here's a quick pass to the right side, cut. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. And just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Colts who hold the lead. Not a big one, though. Trying to carry this one through the final whistle. Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you've set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
Another carry for him. And he's in for the touchdown. The Colts push this to an 8-point game. Point after try upcoming to make this a 2-score game here in the 4th. The point after splits the uprights. And the Colts push the lead to 2 scores now.
35,
The Colts ready to kick this one away, and away we go once more. Here's a return from the 7. You're going to bring him down as he gets it to the 33. Denver set to take the field on offense. This could be the decisive drive. Down 2 scores late. They've got to find some points to get it back within 1. Nick snap on 1st and 10. And the Colts get to him. Down he goes. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Complete out to the right side. And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. Throwing the out route complete. Picked up a good chunk, but they stop him shy of the 1st. It's 4th and short.
Awareness. You've got to be aware. Play caller, quarterback, receiver have to be aware of where the sticks are. They're out just not enough, not deep enough to extend the drive and move the chains.
And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. RB once more. And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Heads out on the bootleg. And this one's not going to connect. Knocked away, and that failure to connect, Brock, means it's 3rd down.
That's what I call complementary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
3rd and long for Nix. Complete to Mims. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. And they'll come up on 1st and 10.
And the Broncos 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here's Nix. Put the body on the this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10.
Harvey here from the pistol. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line.
12 more yards.
Goes to the hurry up here.
That's another Broncos 1st down. A gain of 12.
In the red zone now.
First down.
Oh, he's in trouble, and he's going to go down. The Colts got him. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's 2nd down.
Nix from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds inside the red zone, just short of the 15. Extra man in the secondary for the Colts now. 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Pass it down close. It's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal.
Broncos 1st down. 1st and goal, Denver.
Nix now to throw. And he's got it. Touchdown, Denver. The Broncos have cut it to a 3-point game here in the 4th. Reichert on for the point after. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Broncos cut the lead down to just 2.
Broncos 33.
We're down to a 2-point difference as they send the kick away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Colts file out into formation. Here comes 1st and 10. And he has kept his pace up in the 2nd half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with these looks all game. We have a timeout called by the Broncos. That's their 1st. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
At the 26-yard line.
Plowing up the middle. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down. Denver calls the 2nd of its 3 timeouts. 3rd and 4 coming up now. Back to throw it. That one nabbed by Warren. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here on 1st down. Running their full steam ahead, but they ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
They give it to him again. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. They'll have the 1st down and even more. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Indy. Colts lead by only 2. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Get it. 77.
Rolling back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
One thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go. Here we go.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he can't escape, Brock. They lose yards, but defensively, no timeouts left to stop the clock and take advantage.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd
Looking to throw.
and 10.
Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
So many coaches love 3rd downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game or already out of hand, coaches know got to execute and convert on these 3rd downs.
Okay, ready?
Look at them. They don't want to surrender the lead or possession. The offense staying out there on 4. Looking to throw. That side, this is reeled in by Warren. And the defense escapes. Same nice drive going, but the defense gets off the field by forcing that turnover on downs. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. He's still going at the 30. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up. They've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. They'll run here. It's Harvey. And he takes this down close. Up to the 3. Setting up. Second and goal.
A 6-yard pickup brings up second and goal.
Here he is to throw. And he's in, and that's a touchdown. And with almost no time left, he just likely won them this game. One after try good by Riker. And the Broncos jump in front now by 5.
40, Colts 35.
Here's Riker set to kick this away. This one winds up as a touchback, so they're going to have one final snap to work with. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, first and 10. He'll look to throw it. And this one falls incomplete. No miracles on the final drive today. This game is over. So the Broncos ride out of here with a win on the road.
You wanted something to save, you wanted something to tame, you wanted me to come running when you called my name, you wanted something to train, girl, that you could keep on the chain, girl. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up out the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way. Off you on the porch, crying, girl.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start, and off we go from Arlington. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line.
Got ready. Ready.
They're trying to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much happening there. Just a short game. You get a look there at his numbers on the ground from a week ago. From the 35, here's 2nd and 8.
Come on.
They'll stick with him again. And some good running there. That's a first down. Up to the 43.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
First down. An 8-yard pickup. First down. Indianapolis.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Left side, that is caught by one. And he's back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Here we go.
Here's a first carry for their running back. He gets free. And he will score. Touchdown, Indy. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. Extra point try, 4th time. His kick is good. And the Colts will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken at the 17. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
It's not so much that he was able to throw for over 400 yards in last week's game, Mike, but it's the fact that he made it look so easy.
In trouble, and down he goes.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
This one is complete. It's Pickens. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up...
They put Pickens in motion.
Ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw.
What did this defensive play caller tell us all week, Mike? They wanted to come out and set the tone of this game, dictate the terms of how this game would be played, and man, through the first drive here, boy, have they ever.
This fielded at the 3. And he'll give his guys a little bit more room to work with as he's able to get forward out beyond the 10-yard line. The Colts offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And as we move into the second half of the season, you can see he's the NFL leader in rushing touchdowns. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. They'll stay on the ground. He'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. Give him 10 more on that one. And another first down. So, first and 10 here now at the 38. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
And they'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Throwing now from the gun. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Donovan Izaraki getting to the quarterback there for his 8th sack of the year. Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. They will indeed go as they look to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he is going to have a Colts first down as this defense can't come up with the play they needed. They surrender a gain of 17 on fourth down. Here's a toss, right side. And that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring him down for a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Back to throw. Quick throw taken in. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
A 9-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
They'll try to get this one on the ground. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So, a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. 7-0 is our score. We're back to Arlington. in a moment.
Here we go, here we go. Cowboy 80. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Warren. And he's into the end zone. Tyler Warren. Touchdown Colts. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. The PAT up and good. And the Colts move out on top 14-0. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They're staring at a 2-touchdown deficit, 14-0. The score as the offense tries to regroup and get going with 1st and 10. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Ready?
This one out quickly to Noel. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
The Cowboys first down.
There's a give up the middle for Sampson. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, making you work for everything you get.
He keeps it himself. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. A give. It's Sampson. He's got space inside the 25. And he'll take this one in. Dylan Sampson. Touchdown Cowboys. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Aubrey good with the extra point. And the Cowboys are on the board. It's now 14-7. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. This fielded at about the 9. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Colts offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd down and 9. Now, faking the give. That one into the hands of Turner. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. First reception for the man who enters the week as the NFL's leader in receiving yards. This one, good for a 1st down.
Here we go, set. Go.
They fake the jet sweep and give it up the middle. And he's able to force his way through one man, but he can only muster about a yard on that play. 2nd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
Bronco quick, Bronco quick. Let's go now. Ready?
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And he's got it. Good work there to take it to the 47 and set up first down.
Got it. Ready?
To break the huddle, coming up now for first and 10.
Ready? 19.
They showed jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. From the 42-yard line, here's second and 5.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
Handoff here, up the middle, and he's going to pick it up. Take it down inside the 35 for the first down.
And we're starting to see the fruits of their labor paying off here. I mean, they've used this run game to throw a bunch of body blows throughout the entire contest. And while some of the carries didn't result in much at the time, it's clear they're starting to take its toll on this defense.
And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 32 yards.
Okay, ready? Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18. Let's go.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets to the outside and takes it in. Touchdown, Indianapolis. First touchdown of the game for the NFL's leader in rushing TDs.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
28-yard line.
Slot man in motion left. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got it. So after the loss on first, here's second and 14. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And taken down after a gain of 9 and third down. Coming up.
Makes it 3rd and 5.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down. Here's Braden Mann now. He'll punt for the second time, looking to hit another good one. That's going to be fielded back at the 5. And it turns out to be a very nice return as he's finally escorted out of bounds. Here's the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
Ready? Bronco 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll let one go down the middle. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
2 yards. And the
Let's go now.
First down.
On the ground, it's Sampson. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. On for the PAT is Auburn. through. Cowboys draw closer here. It's 21-14. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This taken in at the 8-yard line. They finally get him down, but he gets all the way up close to the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Ready? Cougar 19.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete. Tyler Warren, the man he was looking for there. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one not quite on target. And too much. That one falls incomplete.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him. I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Alexander to return. Oh, hello. He is stopped in his tracks on that one. He made sure that return was not going any farther. The Cowboys offense going to take over just before the half. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Got a man over the middle. It's Pickens. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
That's good for a Cowboys 1st down.
Here we go. Set.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
He'll look to throw. This pass right side. Caught by Lamb. 2 nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one. On 1st and 10. They'll set up to throw. Now a timeout signal for them, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This one from 54 yards out. And he missed it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
Man, that would have been such a nice boost for this group going into halftime. The snap was good. The hold was good. He just couldn't quite get it through the uprights.
He's going to air this one out. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cowboys offense looking to get back to work as we begin this 3rd quarter. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed.
Oh, no chance there. Under a heavy rush, he goes down. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go. Here we go. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll drop to throw. He's going to look for the home run ball. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 2.
end zone. He'll set it to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Come on. Hey.
Oh, run with Sampson. Oh, gotta be careful here. Looks like they're just going to avoid the safety, but not by much. That was close to being a disaster.
Brings up third down and 11.
Third down, here's Sampson. And he's going to manage to get this out of harm's way and bring it up to the 5-yard line. Good gain of 4. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as he'll be standing just inside the back line of the end zone. This fielded inside the 35. And it's a good solid return as he takes it back up near midfield. The Colts offense ready to see what they can do. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. Trying to work quickly here and put the pressure on the defense. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down by a couple of yards, able to convert on that 3rd and 3.
A 5-yard gain on the play. 1st down.
Go! Viking 18.
They'll throw out of the gun. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often, and it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
He's going to be taken down at about the 30. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st down.
And that one incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. Give him 13 on that screen play, and a 1st down. In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indy. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4. Extra point attempt still to come. The kick is good. And the Colts have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the
Here we go.
1st down.
Panther 60.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 7. That's complete left side to Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
That's good for a Cowboys.
Here we go. Cougar
1st and 10
19.
at the 29-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Quick! 60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
Back to the air one more time. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
60 Bison! 60 Bison!
In motion, Lamb. Throwing now on 3rd and long. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. They'll spot this at their own 48, meaning this is a 62-yard attempt. That one's on target, and it is good! From the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. The return starts from the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Colts offense. And their running back set to go once more. And as you take a look at the numbers, you have to imagine he was the top conversation in that locker room at halftime. They've got to find a way to slow him down. Nothing they've done has worked so far. And he'll be out of bounds, but they move it down to the 25-yard line. A big gainer for Indianapolis. 42 yards.
Let's go, Penny!
Right back to him on 1st down. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Here comes 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
We see a lot of this as they begin the 4th quarter on the ground. And he'll be near the 1st down marker. Let's call it a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on 3rd down. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. The line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Escaping to his left. Well, he needed to get rid of that one, but he holds on. He'll lose yardage. It'll be credited as a sack.
I understand what he's trying to do, Mike. He's thinking, can I extend this play? Can I get out of the pocket and buy some time for my receivers? But on these early downs, that's a ball that just needs to be thrown away.
Here we go. Strike. Hawk 70.
Back to throw. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that.
Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And good running on the return. That'll help him out at the ball right around the 45-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. First and 10 at the 44-yard line. Throwing now from the gun to the outside. Catch made by Pickens. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 34-yard line. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Third and 6. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
Come on.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line. He'll get this complete. It's Lamb again. And he will score. Game on. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Here we go. Set.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he will get into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is successful. And game on. Lead is down to 3 here in the fourth quarter. Now, here comes a return from the 9. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Colts offense back on the field for their next possession. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a first and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Now, faking the give. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete. Brings up a third down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This one down the field, but lined up incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And he's going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Cowboys offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out first down and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drop. Into the hands of Pickens. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 18. And the Cowboys first down.
Ready, go.
First and 10 at the 49-yard. They'll look to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
On the stage. 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down. Third down and 10. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. Be forced to punt, trailing here in the fourth quarter. And he didn't get the check he was hoping for in that one. That goes into the end zone, and it's a touchback. The Colts offense getting set to get back to work. They'll do so with first and 10. And this will gain a couple of yards up to the 22-yard line. And now the defense is going to take their first time out. Remember, they get an extra one built in with a 2-minute warning coming up momentarily.
Come on. Hey. Can't be lying.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. The defense uses its second time out here. And don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well. On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
The Colts about set to punt as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. This is 1st and 10.
Panther 60, Panthers.
They'll drop to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll look to throw. That'll be taken in by Sampson. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 22
Here's
yards.
1st down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now they'll set up to throw. And here comes the screen to Sampson. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. They'll look to throw. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throw away, and he's taken down.
An 8-yard loss on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Shotgun snap as they'll throw on 3rd down. That is brought in. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be 1st and goal. They've got it at the 3. Now, 1st and goal.
Let's go now.
First down.
He's got it at the 3. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. The kick is good, but there are penalty flags down. They might have made contact with the kicker too late. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchdown. Here's the Indianapolis offense. Now as they get set to take over once more, they'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
70 range, 70 range. Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's 2nd down.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys have just about sewn up this football game. 1st and 10 now from the 36.
At the 36-yard line.
Hey.
Here's Sampson. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
Taken down.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
He'll stay on the ground with Sampson. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard. Timeout, Indianapolis. That is their 2nd as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Once again, it's Sampson. And he'll be taken down. We'll see if they want to use that final timeout or not, but things are pretty much spoken for.
It's 4th down.
The offense not coming off the field, and here's 4th down. They'll try it now with Sampson. And he's not going to get there. Couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And the rush gets there. Down he goes.
Let's go.
The
So it's a win for the Cowboys. This was a game where both offenses were up.